Ladies, gentlemen, those who go by other titles, welcome back to the Challenge Cup for The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer. We have two strong heavy hitters today. SlimKIrby, representing the Star Warriors, and clarisdatcom, representing the Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer community. This is going to be a good one. And already, I can tell that we have Randomizer to deal with. So this should be interesting. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Wolfman2000, and I'm joined tonight by MathGirl718.
Hello, everybody.
And I admit, I did not set the mode ahead of time because I want to be surprised. I like being surprised. So as we identify more of what's going to happen, we'll fill out the exclamation point mode, and you guys will follow along as our two runners compete in Group E. So, Math Girl, is there anything in particular you're looking forward to?
Moon Pearl on Ped, please.
That is evil. Then again, I have to remember who my partner is, so... I'm going to go for something kinder today. I want to see the hammer in the second chest of Swamp Palace. Actually, that's not kind at all.
How about hammer at Pyramid Fairy?
That could also work.
Wow, the same... Ether?
Give the volume a little bit, folks. But yes, starting with Ether in an open mode base C. And non-inverted either.
Ooh, Uncle Assured, or else it just landed there.
I'm suspecting Uncle Assured.
Please. Blue Rupee?
We could certainly do better than that, but I don't know if we're going to get that chance. However, with that sword... Oh, and the tree pull. Can't forget that. We may see an early escape.
Yep. Well,
we will on Slim's side. Claris is going to Sanctuary.
Fire Rod.
With the Fire Rod. Ooh. No map checks from either runner yet, but oh gosh, tech type. I don't like fighting tech types because they always find a way to hop away from you.
Alright, let's see what Lumber... Never mind.
Alright, here comes that lumberjack check. half magic.
Oh, come on, game. Master Sword.
We may be getting that half magic. This has the makings for an Aghanim required seed.
$300.
Well, at least we have bottle vendor money.
Ah, game. Why you put a turtle there?
I saw the Gibdo, not the turtle.
Mirror.
Oh! Magic mirror there, Zelda cell, nothing good.
The turtle was in the room with Zelda.
Ah, I missed that. Claris hoping to avoid the fire bar? Nope! Map check!
5-6 at Tower Hera. Eastern was a regular crystal. I missed what desert was.
I missed desert as well. Okay, so confirmed. Tower of Hera is a 5-6 crystal. Eastern is a normal crystal. And
Desert is unknown.
Desert's unknown. I'm double checking the runner streams. In the meantime, Claris is going into Blind's Light World hideout. Okay. Go ahead.
The main reason I don't like Randomizer is the horrible palette swapping.
Blue Cane, aka Cane of Burna. Also, technically you can turn the palette stuff off, but it's generally on for this tournament. Also, I have confirmation. Desert is a red pendant. And, oh no, SlimKIrby ran into the surprise Gibdo!
Oh, jeez.
My apologies, Iris, I was not very clear. I was trying to say the red pendant. In the meantime, well checked.
Hook shot.
There we go. Thank you again, Iris.
Lamp. Well, that's everything for AGA access.
Oh my goodness. This seat is screaming Aghanim required.
Yeah, pretty much.
Slim now with the mirror. Claris visiting the chickens. Mostly chickens. I guess one thing could not be a chicken.
I think that's a... Ooh, Bugnet.
So, to clear up the confusion I have regarding the chicken coop route, a previous Randomizer seat that I witnessed had all 4 be Kukos. In this case, it was 3 out of 4.
Yeah, you can have randomized Kukos. A lot of Randomizer seats, you do not want to go to the chicken hut just to avoid all the enemies that can be in there.
Also, we have a fish turn-in. Certainly helps for the magic refill. Unfortunately, the tavern will not refill our spirits. So, as SlimKIrby is about to get the Cane of Burna, the library...
Just a piece of art.
Forget about it then. Perhaps the race game will have something of use.
Nope.
Alright. I'm not using my normal map tracker for this, so I think Southern Swamp is the next play.
Probably, yeah.
Did that thief just take a bomb?
Yes.
Randomizer. Also, both runners have hook shot now. Thank you. Wow, what happened to the reservoir? Did Girahim come here? Maybe not, because there was a hammer there. Let's drain that reservoir. Just for 50.
Not a bad find at this point in the game.
True. We are close to having the 500 rupees required to pay off King Zora.
Here's the thing, with Randomizer, it's very dangerous to do fake flippers because goodness only knows what's hiding out in the water.
That is a fair point. Mini Helmasaur Cave, apparently.
Which is apparently a lot easier to do than its counterpart in regular mode.
Inside. Replacement bombs. More money.
Boom Pearl. 50. And just a piece of heart. Well, there's our Zora money.
And an unexpected fairy drop. Nice. We have Wizroads out. Randomizer is fascinating to see.
Yeah, unless it's standard and you get stuck in escape for half an hour. Because I've seen that before.
Not the easiest, I'll give you that. Ice Rod Cave, what does it have?
10 arrows.
Nothing important. Though, admittedly, Claris had no arrows to begin with, so it may help once we get the bow.
Well, we're gonna see if he decides to fake flipper. Now, that mimic is one of those things you can find in the water. Gonna go for it.
Gets the fake flipper. But how are the enemies?
Oh my gosh. This is such a dangerous thing to do. Oh my goodness, it's a Beamos. 10 arrows.
Alright, we don't have to worry about that Beamos. We can just swim around the right side of the Pond of Happiness.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. There's no guard on the bridge. He can visit the bird lover. Wait, that's Link Between Worlds. This is just a camper. Did that camper get all the birdseed money or something? I don't know.
You know, there might be no sniper on the bridge, but there was a Hinox.
But we can go around Hinoxes. Alright, Claire is taking the smart approach, swimming around the right side. Now just has to be careful. You don't want to fake flip or swim through. Oh no, crap, that's going to cause a problem. Octorok also causing a problem.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, Waterfall, the wishing items are secure.
Shield.
Every little bit helps.
A little safer now in... Oh, still needs to be careful though, but a little safer now in Water Walk State.
Still wants to avoid getting hit though. Once you get hit, you lose the state and you may be stuck.
Yeah. Okay, he decides to go up on land. Probably a smart move at this point.
I agree. Kirby also taking the dip. And got out of the way of that Beamos.
Barely.
Alright, King Zora. Life lesson, love lesson, or worth?
Life lesson.
Why couldn't this be like the last seat, where we at least got 300 of our rupees back?
Cause Zora.
Always, cause Zora. Now Claris is going for the escape. We'll get the Master Sword. So, if you were in Dirt Runner's shoes, would you go to the Eastern area? Or
Yes.
would you... Okay, we'll just go straight to Eastern instead of knocking out Ega Tower.
For sure.
Our tracker, Irisothesis, is curious about where the glove is. Actually, a fair question.
Probably Eastern.
Which means it just may be on the pyramid ledge, just to troll us. SlimKIrby still in that water walk state. Sees the heart piece. Knows he doesn't have to come back. And SlimKIrby is going for it the whole way. And gets it. While Claris gets his sword.
Excuse me.
Don't worry, everyone's allergic to King Zora. SlimKIrby is heading to Eastern. We may get a hint for where Sahasrahla is. Well, not Sahasrahla, the green pendant, excuse me. And Claris is going for that sewer chest. Green pendant, Skull Woods. And Sahasrahla with a lot of love in the closet. Incoming sewer chest for Claris. It's the vanilla key. Claris is just going to go on. Which means the glove could very well be in the back half.
That it could.
But Slim is hoping that Eastern has something good. Not a spike trap! At least this bubble room is consistent.
Yep.
There's one item out of 3. I haven't seen any key dialogue, so this isn't key sanity.
I don't think you can have key sanity and Randomizer. Quake. I think they're both considered variations.
Ah, for this tournament, you're right. And thank you for confirming in chat, Iris. So, 1 item found so far. We have the potential for 2 more. As long as we get the bow as one of the 2, then we can full clear it. Alright, second chest. The map. Big key is in its vanilla spot.
Green Pendant Skull Woods.
And Iris, thank you for that reminder. We may not need the bow. Not for this dungeon, anyway.
Only dungeon that absolutely requires it is Pod, I believe.
And that's because there's no way to sequence break that arrow cutscene.
Yeah.
Now watch someone find a way to do it.
There probably is a way with major glitches. Probably some EG thing. Well, I'm sure you can with EG, almost certainly, but like probably like a wrong warp or something as well.
Alright, there's the vanilla big key.
Yeah, YBA. Thank you, Iris.
Isn't YBA effectively what's used for that mini shortcut in Pod? Also, mushroom.
Do you want to do a fetch quest?
No.
Okay, bye.
I really do not want to see a fetch quest right now.
But, you know, some people say it is one, but others say it's just a camera disalignment. I don't know.
Honestly, I would like to get that clarified.
I've heard it both ways from high-end runners.
So is it officially that— Oh, come on, Dead Rock!
Is it officially that?
Are camera manipulations allowed, but the full YBA not?
So, that particular, quote-unquote YBA is allowed because you can get those chests anyway with another minor glitch, hovering. It's just a lot harder.
I don't know how convinced I am about that reasoning, but fair enough. Now, one other thing about Randomizer. All shuffle is on chaos. And it's land modes.
Oh my. Short hops, please! Why? Why you do this game? She's cycle though, not bad for having a triple short hop.
Alright. That is 1 out of potentially 7, potentially 12. Again, I don't know all of it. Well, Or maybe I do. But I want to keep us all guessing. Now our runners know what their goal is.
You know, I'd say that since they're checking the maps, probably defeat Ganon.
Speaking of checking, apparently we are going to check into Aghanim.
Not gonna turn in the mushroom, huh?
Wait, right, SlimKIrby never went into the sewers. It is not Aga time yet.
But Claris is going to Aga now, it looks like.
Did Claris not finish Eastern?
Claris finished Eastern, I believe. Aside from, you know, the boss. Probably forgot you don't need the, bow for it.
Oh boy. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt him. So, Ganon's Tower. Both treasure chests are small keys. This is mainly for Dark World access. Though, of course, knowing Randomizer, it may be a bright pink palette. Slim now has Quake. As Claris has gotten through the mini dark maze. Oh gosh, the flying... Okay, good, defeated. I don't like those flying, bombing creatures.
Yeah, they are pretty annoying.
We should see a telepathic tile here. Oh gosh, and the Hinox has to be defeated.
Unique item is in the hookshot cave.
So the question is, do we need the hookshot, or do we need the boots?
Oh, they already have hookshot though.
Fair point. So, as we are approaching the top here, it's time to have a little bit of fun. Claris is about to fight off against Aghanim. He has between 0 and 15 blue balls that he will fire out, assuming a perfect pattern. Please enter an integer whole number between 0 and 15 inclusive as to how many you think it'll take. Of course, Math Girl is going for the full count. I myself am a more reasonable fellow. Alright, Chad has their guesses. And guessing is now closed. No more below the horizontal dotted line in chat. Aghanim fires in cycles of 5. First one is always a red ball. 2 through 4 could be blue balls. There's 1. 5th is always a lightning strike. There's 2. Shadowed Flames is currently winning. And 2 it is. So congrats, Shadow Flames. I don't have an actual prize for you on hand. Pendants. Misery Mire's a pendant. Swamp is the 5-6. And Pyramid Ledge only had bombs. Without those gloves, Claris is making the only play he can. Palace of Darkness.
Could go over to West Dark World with that hook shot. Well, oh wait, no way to get. Yeah, you could go over to West Dark World.
We either need flippers or glove to get to the hookshot point.
You can use hammer.
Right, the post.
And also just use hammer to go south.
True. I am so used to coming here without the hammer whenever it's an Agassiz. Now, Slim, I think he's going to turn in that mushroom. And in the meantime, Palace of Darkness. Early big key. So let's check the eastern side. Meantime, Witch's Hut. Magic Cape.
Another fetch quest.
Ice. Go ahead.
What's held by someone friendly?
Ice Rod.
Oh my. Well, that's good to know.
Fortunately, we don't have to worry about mimics. And here's that post thing that you were talking about. SlimKIrby is taking the anti-clockwise toward. Or counterclockwise, depending on how you pronounce it. Now, interestingly, Claris chose to mirror and use that key immediately. And I don't know if I like this play. Claris is going for the potential 1-to-1 key right now.
No reason not to. It's not key sanity, so.
True. At least that key is refunded. Oh! Graveyard Ledge has the flute. Also, Rude Beamos. At least we now have the red shield. Now, with that cape, do we need to go in a bumper cave?
We shall see momentarily.
Oh, that's an evil enemy on the collapsible bridge.
Just triple blueberries?
Yeah. Having that can of burner helps.
No hammering up today.
And in the meantime, time for Skull Woods for Slim.
No reason not to.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of rollers. Money Room has 2 small keys, and I think that's all of them.
Probably. Because Dark Maze can't have any in North Helmasaur.
And we have the big key for the big chest. Oh no! Claris!
Oh no, press F.
Has to redo all of that. Just for 2 item checks.
I mean, it's not the longest return to.
It is annoying though. Alright, big chest.
Glove.
Well, there we go. Traditional Dark World access. And you had to take the path that Slim took. Unless there's another glove here in Palace of Darkness. Oh, was it the crow that took Claris out? If that's the case, Dark World, yeah, it's a murder dactyl in disguise.
Yeah, the birds are murder dactyls if you're in Dark World. Or act as.
And thank you again, Iris. We forgot about Agina.
Powder!
That's both.
Do you want to do another fetch quest?
I'd really rather not. Alright, that's both items of Skullwoods taken out. And Slim already has that mirror equipped. Makes sense to go into the C room first.
Bottle.
Well, another reason to go back to the light world.
Well, with that mirror, it's not that hard to go back and forth.
But we're having an immediate dive into Thieves Town first.
Can't blame him.
Claris is about to get that cape. And the thief was guarding money. You know, it's actually kind of interesting. There's a lot of thieves in Thieves Town.
You know, you're kind of right. At least today.
Joys of Randomizer. Alright, this just has to have the big key. And Claris is about to get the flute as long as he doesn't get killed by that flying mushroom bomber thing. Also, these spike traps. Seriously, no. Going immediately to the boss. I'm blind.
Hey, Vanilla.
However, because it's Randomizer, the boss immediately starts off script.
Oh, ew.
However, sword beams make all the difference. I spoke a little too soon. Now Blind is trying to use lag attacks. Ineffective. I believe the remaining items, or the remaining chests have items. And we do have full access to them. In the meantime, Claris now has a blue bottle. And going to take care of the southern hut. I don't think we've seen this check yet.
Just a bottle.
A second bottle. Oh! SlimKIrby had a miss.
Where was he?
Heading up to the attic of Thieves Town. Spike trap.
Oh no. Wait, he didn't get that before? Tempered sword!
No, SlimKIrby didn't. Remember, this is Randomizer. You can just head straight to the boss of Thieves Town.
Right.
Alright, Claris has freed his bird, and now can take off.
Well, SlimKIrby is getting attacked by birds.
Claris, you're not supposed to attack the other side like that! I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
There we go. Aw, don't tell the pot crabs. What'd they ever do to you?
He was hoping for a drop. Ooh, and a safety ether. Makes sense. Alright, not hitting that switch yet. What's on that tile?
A piece of heart isn't super bunny. Is there always a bunny beam under that pot?
I believe so. It's just not a pot I open much.
I've never looked. Huh.
Before V30, there's no reason to check those pots. But thanks to V30 and the telepathic tile hint system, who knows? Second item, maybe the third, is a piece of heart. And once again, Slim is in danger. There's that fairy. And there is 8-Bit Dame. Welcome to the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup match. This is between SlimKIrby and clarisdatcom. I am Wolfman2000, and I am joined by MathGirl718. Iris Isotheus is trekking, and this is so far a very interesting match. Aw, it couldn't have been a 1-1 key.
Wake me up, please.
So let's see what's in that big chest. It is a heart container. So that is Thieves Town clear. And for SlimKIrby's side, the star will go far. I don't remember the names of all the bird enemies in the Kirby series. But at least now, Slim has a better sword to go for it. Claris is learning of that evil room. Oh, come on, soldier! Let him fall in peace. In the meantime, we have a Mad Batter to visit. No, 20! Not what Slim is looking for. Now, Claris does not have the magic powder, and it would have been useful there! Back to the start of Thieves Town. And Iris, what is it you want as a phone alarm? Me doing the old Batman thing? No, you don't. Slim is right now clearing up the village of outcasts. There wasn't... well, there's a second bottle, so that'll be helpful. So perhaps with all this money, let's see what the digging game has. Alright, Dante. Give us something good. 30 seconds. 30 digs. Let's make the most of it. $11 digs, heart container. Considering how surprising the Randomizer can be, that's worth it. So now, Haunted Grove Cave. In non-inverted seeds, we need that mirror. Unfortunately, the results are not worth it. So perhaps old Stumpy will have something. All we gotta do is talk to the guy. Oh, come on! Bloody Igor. My apologies for the accidental cursing. As SlimKIrby now has full health. And again! What is it with these enemies in the bushes? That's Randomizer, I guess. So now we head to this interesting cave. Many names, 5 items, 4 chests, 1 NPC. Will it be filled with hype or questionable content? It's hype, Titan Commits, and Blue Mail, and Bombos. And a Lionel greeting us on the way out. Now, where is Slim going? In the meantime, Claris is on phase 3. Ah, Death Mountain. We haven't seen much of it. As SlimKIrby realized, we have an old man to attempt to rescue. I say attempt because these 6 enemies right here. Up to 6. Oh, that's actually reasonable. Alright, so no problem rescuing the old man. As Claris now has his first crystal. Alright, what will the old man have? His last arrow. Ouch. At least we get a war point for it? You know, just save quit, head there, you have easy full health recharge? And maybe not as worth it. On top of Spectacle Cave, or Spectacle Rock, is 20 rupees. As Claris digs up a heart container, Slim is going to get an item inside Spectacle Rock, and also a telepathic pin tile. Blue Boomerang. May be helpful considering Tower of Hera is coming up. And we already found the items in Kakariko Well. I never said the telepathic tiles had to be good. And we have... Apparently the guards got sent up to the mountain. Claris also has full health right now. Both runners getting the full container by the 4 heart pieces at the same time. Well, same position, technically. So up next, Tower of Hera. We hope to find a big key and not a small key. If we have a small key, we may have to wait. There's a big key, and Claris is about to get powered up. Now you're playing with power. Super power! Flippers and Turtle Rock! Ouch! At least we have silver arrows. But still, who wants to go to Turtle Rock before Swamp Palace? That's just evil. But now Claris is having a similar idea. with the mitts, with the hammer, with the hookshot, we can clear out a lot of Death Mountain. Heck, depending on the enemies, we may not even need the Ice Rod. And, oh boy, I did not see Slim check that tile. Wait. Did Iris not check the NPC? If Iris forgot to talk to the NPC... Oh, Skull Woods, right. Never mind. Boss of Tower of Hera is Moldorm. Fortunately, it's not the 8-eyed Moldorm. Unfortunately, still trolly as ever. And that's both items. We don't need the basement. Every little bit is gonna help, though. At least I think we don't need the basement. Oh, SlimKIrby's heading back to check that tile. Probably realized he didn't read it. So now, SlimKIrby is able to get most of the items in East Death Mountain, both light and dark. Doesn't go into Turtle Rock. Oh, that's a good hint. Don't need to go to Mimic Cave. That... It may have been a slight time loss, but the knowledge is still good. Now Claris saving some time by checking both at once. And in the meantime, SlimKIrby is on the slow journey through Spiral Cave. Without the boots, this is a little agonizing. Fortunately, made it through. Is it worth? No. No, it is not. Next likely play is going to be Paradox Cave. 7 items, 2 requiring the bombs. As Claris is now going up against Moldorm. Boom, 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 boom. Third bottle. And even though there were bees in that bottle, the tournament settings do not allow for bottles of bees to just spread throughout. So we don't have to worry about that. Red boomerang over there. Heart container. 50 rupees. 10 arrows. 20 rupees. Paradox? Not really paying off much. The bottle is the most valuable thing. The top of Death Mountain only has some arrows, so we don't have to go through that. So at this point, SlimKIrby is at least going to look at the medallion for Turtle Rock. Both of our runners have all three, so this is more for posterity's sake. Turtle Rock requires Quake today. As Claris is now entering Paradox Cave, which doesn't have as much value as the Hype Cave, which feels strange to say. Alright, Slim is entering now for the hint, but we still can't traverse it. Oh! A unique item requires the cane. Which means... Oh, wait. Cane of Samaria required for flippers in Turtle Rock. So where's Cane? It could be an hookshot cave right here. There is something in here. Out of the way, Min Moldor. I don't think we were looking for the book. Oh, that's evil. A bomb shot could do it, assuming we can throw that far. Or that works. The unique item was the book. That is not necessarily a good thing. For reference, our pendant dungeons are Desert Palace, Skull Woods, and Misery Mire. As far as what the pedestal could contain, that's required. It could be the bow for Palace of Darkness. It could be the Pegasus boots. Because we already have the hookshot to go through Misery Mire. Kilray brings up a good point. There are 2 tablets where the Cane of Samaria could be, and SlimKIrby is hoping that it's on the Ether tablet. So, oh, Claris is hoping that the Spike Cave will have it instead. Ether tablet is not worth. Spike Cave has red mail though. Use your defense, get more defense. And SlimKIrby is following suit. So right now, it's a matter of finding the Cane of Samaria to enter Turtle Rock, get the flippers, and take out Swamp Palace. And if I remember correctly, a unique item is being held by someone friendly, but I don't recall that specific hint. Slim is stopping off to get some more potions, I believe. Yeah, filling up on blue goo. This may be a Plains Ice Palace. It would require fake flippering, though. And Slim is saying no thank you to that. So, by logic, That's 2 dungeons. Guarded by the flippers. So Slim is hoping for Mire Shed, or worst case, Misery Mire. Bombos is needed to get in. And Claris is soon about to get the Titan's Mitts. Mire Shed with the 100 rupee item? But not what Slim is looking for. As far as progression goes, we are still looking for Bow, Flippers, and Cane of Samaria. Potentially Ice Rod. I say potentially because Trinex may not be required. Both Desert and Misery Mire are pendants in this same general area. And I think Slim is going to check it out. We can full clear Desert if there's no keys on top of the torch. Besides, we can always check the telepathic tile even if we are boots locked. Oh, that's rude! We are not boots locked. And the shovel is fire locked on Misery Mire. Oh boy, do we need that or not? So that means this chest is going to be a key of some kind. Small key is perhaps more desirable for better routing. Oh, there's the king. Alright. Slim has the Cane of Samaria, which is necessary to get into Turtle Rock, and that's where he's going. Yeah, Turtle Rock is going to lead us to Swamp Palace and Ice Palace by logic. Which then means we need the bow. It could very well be that the bow is on the pedestal. But that would annoy our runners to no end. As we welcome more viewers, we have support for SlimKIrby, we have support for Claris. Right now, I think Slim has the slight lead. But who knows what will happen. And now chat is trying to have a little bit of a civil discussion about which runner is best. We already have emotes being spammed across. Into Turtle Rock we go. We know the flippers is one of the items. We don't know which chest. Nice torch run. And the quick escape. Oh! Boots are there. That's kind of evil. So Turtle Rock is actually guarding both boots and flippers. So both feet. Maybe this other chest will have something. Nope, just a small key. But it may still be useful. Iris, what do you mean by you feel like it's done? Oh, that. Don't worry about it. Chain jump room? What chain jumps? This is easy. An immediate big key. We are approaching the island chest. Will Slim take it? We're not in go mode yet, so maybe? Maybe not? Come on, rolling pin. Don't go through the door. Alright, he's going for it. Oh, and the island chest was not needed this time. So, Mew Mew fan, this is the Challenge Cup. We have an Randomizer battle. It may be that we don't encounter Trinex at all. And if we don't need Trinex, then we just need the bow. Well, at least the skeletons are easier to deal with than the Pokies. And... aw, Claris, you want to go in a desert. But instead checking out Agina's cave. We haven't seen this yet. SlimKIrby skipping Mimic Cave, makes sense. And there's the flippers. The reason why skipping Mimic Cave makes sense? We know there's nothing good on there. So where's that bow? Not on Agina's. And Claris? Oh no, not even entering desert. Wait, maybe going into Mire first? Chain Chomp! That was rude. The Randomizer giveth, and the Randomizer taketh away. Okay, Claris is going to desert from the left side. This will be the correct call. Laser bridge. We have bombs. Small key, that's what we needed. Map. And we'll get that. Kirby, I would advise taking the safety play. Escape through the south. If you get hit by that laser, you will die. Never mind, you didn't die, but... that was a little scary. Oh, activated the crystal switch in time. As Claris is about to get the Kana Samara. Once again, who will the boss be? And it's Lanmola's. And folks, Math Girl had to step away for a bit, so I'm covering right now. Now, fortunately, Lanmola's are kind of easy in this room. You have a lot more room to work with. And with that vanilla heart container, Slim is done with Turtle Rock. We are still looking for a bow. The question is, where is it? Claris making his way over to Turtle Rock. Slim heading to Swamp Palace, I think. Now, I like what SlimKIrby's doing. There are more items in Swamp Palace than Ice Palace. However, if neither of them has the bow, then we're kind of in trouble. And Mew Mew fan, yes, the bow can be on the pedestal. No runner has checked yet. Thanks to those flippers from the Turtle Rock bid chest, SlimKIrby has full access to Swamp. But let's check this telepathic tile first. Oh! That's where the bow is! Swamp Palace is the correct play! As soon as we beat Swamp Palace, we have the bow. What an interesting chain reaction. Thank you, telepathic tile ins. But Slim is still checking. Maybe wants the ice rod. Not a bad idea. If we run into Trinex along the way, we need it. So even when SlimKIrby picks up the bow, it's not a known go mode until we see the final boss in Ganon's Tower. Clara saving some magic by using the magical boomerang. Gets that big key. Will we see him skip that island chest? Okay, that spike and that bumper enemy, yeah, that's just bad combination. Now, if SlimKIrby finds the ice rod before the bow, then that means that bow is go mode. If not, then again, we wait to make that call. It could be that the ice rod is on the pedestal, and we may need it. This is Chaos Boss Shuffle for this Randomizer. That means any boss can appear any number of times, including 0. But SlimKIrby is just going for it. Not even looking at left side. And Claris Did Claris get that compass? Or was that key just spent without realizing? We are going to find out. Oh! Those are the Eastern Palace ones. There's the big key. But I don't see Slim retreating. Waterfall chest. The other green rupee. The first one was found on the desert ledge. And Claris is about to get the flippers, trying to catch up as quickly as possible. The boss. Landmola's Part 3. Well, at least Slim has it easy right now. And the golden sword for that. My apologies, Iris. I did not generate this seed. I'm kind of hoping to see some more bosses. At least more boss variety. Still, we have a possibility. But for now, SlimKIrby is going to get that bow. And Mew Mew fan, while Trinex could be in Ice Palace, Palace of Darkness, or Eastern, well, not Eastern. We've already taken care of Eastern. Ganon's Tower is still a possibility. We will not have known Go Mode until we either find the Ice Rod, or we find no Trinex. There's the bow for SlimKIrby. Mew Mew fan, I don't want to see Lambolas any more than you do, but that's not the right thing to call. After all, he's not even part of this one. Not on the development team. Either way, Slim is now going to Pod. He may attempt a full clear, he may just attempt a speed clear. We will know soon enough. Welcome to the Palace of... not exactly darkness, but... we'll do. First chest. Big key. Bow was required. At least by logic. Checking out the tile. Ice Rod held by someone friendly! I forgot about that. So who is left that's friendly? Blacksmiths? Purple chest guy? Magic bat? Oh, our tracker, Iris, thinks it's going to be Sahasrara. Either way, Pedestal's dead. And Slim, knowing what he knows, he's just gunning it. I kinda can't blame him. So the big question is going to be, do we need to worry? Now, I know that the purple chest guy is labeled with a hint about requiring specialists to unlock, but is he considered a friendly NPC? Also, Claris now has the hint, knows he's in the right dungeon. However, not finishing up Eastern is going to cost him. Okay, this former turtle room is kinda chaotic. Out of the way, Mudman. Okay. Moment of truth. Can we finish Pod right now? The boss is blind, and this time the top area is guarded by spikes. Eastern Palace had land molas. And down goes blind for the second time. SlimKIrby only has to go through Ice Palace. But that is also a quick dungeon, relatively. Claris is trying to go through as fast as possible. Knows of the quick way through Swamp. But right now, time is against him. Bird's not causing a problem. Into ice we go. Checking the tile, not necessary. Randomizer does not provide hints about bosses yet. Claris is trying to hurry. Yeah, Iris, there have been a lot of good hints this time. Even if I do complain a bit. Now, did I see Slim go into that chest or not? Either way, it's not required. It's just, I guess, kind of convenient. Okay, full go moding, not even opening that first chest. Thank you. looking at the hint tiles, though. Now, hopefully, we will not be stopped from completing Ice Palace. Running into Trinex at this point would be painful. Fortunately, Claris can deliver the pain with that golden sword. Ooh, Tech Tyke in that area. Fortunately, one hit for the golden sword works, and Slim, you have to hit the button. There you go. I can completely understand the Tech Type causing more issues. Claire's now going to get that bow. No Fire Snake, but there is a rolling pin. And thanks to that bomb jump, we have easy access to... Well, it was Cold Stare. It may not be. Mew Mew fan, it's impossible to know. We won't know until we fall down that hole. It's just how this works. And inside... Argus! And as Claris now has the bow, SlimKIrby has a huge advantage. Preparing for the gold sword kill. And gets it. It's not every day you see Ice Palace as the finisher. But with that in mind, that is 7 crystal dungeons. So it's time for a little game. Everyone, the big key to Ganon's Tower is somewhere within 22 item locations in the basement. Between 1 and 22 inclusive, whole numbers only, put in a number. Please use the key guess command. Otherwise, it will not count. There we go. Claris is also going through Palace of Darkness quickly. Choosing to take the Turtle Rock Warp. As Claris now has to wait, not realizing that he's kind of far behind. Hopefully he at least remembers to take out Eastern in the meantime. There is still time to guess, folks. Alright. The 7 crystals are opening the way to Ganon's Tower. And as soon as Slim lands, guessing ceases. Let's see how we do. Going east side first. Number 1, piece of heart. Number 2, compass. Have to go left. Left side will start with the torch. Piece of heart, no good. However, Bob the Anti-Fairy will live. Actually, it may not be Bob, so who knows. Four chests up in the room above. Some call it the Dark Magician Room. Not a lot of magical creatures. 4, 10 arrows. 5, bombs. 6, small key. 7, 20 rupees. Oh, and these berries are in bad positions. This is why some utilize the Dark Magician strategies. That would be to get these 4 chests, mirror out, then go right side. You are almost always guaranteed to get a key by this point. Chest 8, map room. 20 rupees. Watch out for the Stalfos booby trap. Claris is in Eastern Palace, finishing it off. Oh, that is a complicated room. Chest 9, former Fire Snake room. Small key. Heading over to what some call the random room, because it's primarily randomizer players that would use this. Place the bomb, hit the right hidden tile, there you go. Alright, starting bottom left, 10. 10 arrows. 11. 10 more. 12. Heart piece. 13. Map. We are running out of locations, folks. It could be kill rate. It could be on Bob's chest, aka 14, aka just above the basement room. Which means, oh gosh, we may see the basement boss, which may have Trinex. Oh, Bob is still there. Hi, Bob. Bye, Bob. 14. Bombs. We're going to see another boss. Inside the ice room. Trinex! Now this gets interesting. Is Trinex guarding something? We don't know yet. Either way, it's not go mode yet. We have to check east side. The numbers are going to be thrown off. And, oh my gosh, SlimKIrby is checking tile room early. Those that would normally say 22, I apologize. But in this case, if 15 is it, that means it's a 15 key tile room here. Slim is hoping it's somewhere on the right side. 5 chests available, 15 through 19. If we don't get to if we go past 19, we need the ice rod. Also, new tile setup. 15 is small key. Apparently we were rolling the dice. I forgot about that for Randomizer. Alright, 16 through 19 is what Slim is hoping for. Getting past. Watch out for the helmet. There we go. Okay. 16. Piece of heart. 17. 300. 18. Small key. 19. Big key at 19. And purple chest was just rubies. SlimKIrby got very lucky. Also, I technically guessed 18. I didn't know that this bot was going to round me up, okay? Also, I do not have a spoiler seed or spoiler log or anything like that. So, normally I would say this is where I would win a lifetime supply of randomizer seeds, but I don't know, as the commentator and restreamer, I don't know if that works. So, whatever. I'm just gonna say everyone wins. And I'm gonna make sure that the link is right before I send it. Yep. Everyone wins a lifetime supply of randomizer seeds. You can all head to ALttPR.com. Generate seeds as crazy or as simple as you want. You may get something like what we're seeing right now. Offer is going to keep on going until we hit V31. Offer not valid in Nebraska. It is time for the gauntlet. The gauntlet is going to be a little bit more interesting without the normal enemies. Mini Helmasaurs, mini Moldorns. There are no mini levers, just normal levers. Also, kudos to Maida's Burger for helping us set up the new bot over here. And sorry, Iris, I can't help that. Maybe if you get me to commentate a Super Metroid Link to the Past combo rando one day, then I can offer that as a prize. Also, wow, the potato guys. But with the golden sword, not a problem. Now, we're not done yet. Another boss coming up. Lambos again! That is 4 times in a row. But we are not done yet. We still have one more boss to encounter. Oh gosh, these soldiers are not making it easy. And you have to be careful because there is a gap right there. Ooh! Even more soldiers! Aghanim was not playing around. Oh, this torture position is not gonna be nice. Especially if we're on low magic. SlimKIrby using the lantern. Hopefully he has enough for a fire rod shot. Okay, should. But for those asking what King Zora had, 20 rubies. Claris is now an Argus. SlimKIrby ignoring the chests. Anti-fairies guarding. Just placing the bombs directly, not a bad idea. We are approaching the final boss, folks. Well, as far as the randomized ones go. Not even checking constellation. Final boss! Ventrius! Trinax was not required this seed, which means SlimKIrby is in go mode. me see Vitreous' last possessions. No, SlimKIrby is a kind popstarian. Or whatever you call the citizens of that planet. However, we do have 2 non-randomized bosses. Aga 2, let's go. Claire is now stocking up on potions. Has all the crystals. And Aga 2 is down. Now, Claire's can potentially make up time by going right side first, or at least using the Dark Magician strats. Alright, Ganon, what are your words of wisdom today? So you thought you might like to go to the show to feel the warm thrill of confusion that Space Cadet Glow. I know that's a song, I don't know from what. Ganon has 4 phases. Distraction, destruction, wait, wrong randomizer. But already on phase 2, has to be careful though. Even with red mail, that's not a lot of health. Phase 3. And thank you, Audrey Winter. That's not an easy one for me. Mew Mew fan, I cannot provide on that this one. Ooh, Ganon doesn't want to make it easy. And yes, both runners found the silver. Uh-oh! Missed the torch glitch. Does get a double. Probably has to light the torches again, though. Oh no! Okay, forgot he had a fairy. I guess I was getting a little bit too much in the moment. 3 hits. Where's Ganon? Ooh, that was close. And there we go, folks. SlimKIrby has managed to win. We will get an official time very soon. The official SRL time, 1 hour, 46 minutes, 54 seconds. Let me see if we can get audio on Claris' side. And now, let's see if we can get SlimKIrby in for an interview. In the meantime, Claris is currently going through So regarding who rolled the seed, the runners did. I don't know which one specifically. And with that, I am honored to have SlimKIrby here with us, our winner for today. GG.
Hey, thank you very much.
Well, that was certainly an Randomizer C to remember.
Yeah, definitely was. Really had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, you had good routing choices overall. I was a little concerned about which pendant dungeon was going to end up having Kena Samaria, since we basically had to go into one of them.
Yeah, at that point, I was pretty much gonna just... At that point, I was like, okay, I'll just go to the Mire and Desert area. I knew that Mire had the shovel, so it's like, that was, you know, something to consider as well. But, you know, Desert was obviously 2 items in there, and just happened to get Kena Samaria. There really weren't a lot of places where it could be when you can consider the options, though, considering where flippers were. And at that point, Ice Palace and Swamp weren't in the logic yet. And, you know, aside from that, it'd just be a whole bunch of, like, different one-offs. So, you know, I'm always under the belief that you gotta stick with dungeon excavation first and foremost. And that's pretty much what helped me in this seed, I'd have to say.
What also probably helped, you kind of gave us a scare for a bit. Hi, Trinex.
Yeah, honestly, like, I had a feeling like it was gonna show up at some point, which is why when I was in Ice Palace and got the hints about it was on someone friendly, I kind of felt a little more confident still just kind of going for it, because at that point, it's only a 1/10 chance that Trinex is going to appear at any location. And, you know, there were 3 bosses I wasn't going to see because they were pendant bosses. And then, of course, there's the, you know, the bottom of Ganon's Tower one. So even if Trinex was required in some form, I had kind of the plan of, okay, well, if Trinex is in my way, I can just mirror out, go to Blacksmith, do Purple Chest, go up to Skullwoods, get the green pendant, turn that in, and then check Catfish, because at that point, like, I did not have very many locations with the someone friendly hints, so it really wasn't going to be too bad, and I felt like I was making good time, so I kind of had to go for it at that point.
And then I forgot you had a fairy.
Yeah, I had that a long time ago. I think I got that when I was in Thieves Town or something. Yeah, it was a anti-fairy I got, so yeah, I was covered there. I wasn't really too worried about the Ganon fight.
Chekhov's fairy provides the win.
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the advantages you had early, you had remembered how Randomizer worked.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to complete Eastern Palace. Claris kind of forgot about that.
Oh, okay, so it was... that wasn't one of the 5-6 crystals, was it? Or was it just there still?
5-6 was Tower of Hera and Swamp Palace.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, okay. So was it just like a late opportunity for him to go there or something? Or
He went into Eastern early, but didn't complete it, forgetting that the bow wasn't needed.
Oh, okay, so it was a double dip. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I've made that mistake on Randomizer seats before. I completely get it.
Yeah, it is definitely something you kind of have to get used to. I do a lot of Randomizer. It's probably one of my more favorite modes, so because of that, I'm fully aware of that. But if someone's not used to it, that's kind of something you have to learn. So
that reminds me, our folks at home are curious as to who ended up choosing and rolling this one.
These were my settings.
So what will you be looking forward to when Claris gets to choose?
We'll have to see. Honestly, of the options, like, I'm not the greatest at inverted mode, and, I haven't really done very many swordless runs either. So, if those come up, then that will give me a challenge, but everything else I feel pretty confident on, at least to the point where I can play it efficiently and just kind of, you know, still know what I'm doing for the most part.
Well, with this, I admit, I don't have your Challenge Cup record. How are you right now on it?
Right now I am 3-2. My 2 losses were to Ravis 10, so I'm done with him. I've won against 3 of my other opponents once, and I haven't fought my last opponent yet. Should be happening probably sometime next week. I feel pretty confident just because, you know, having like 3 unique wins over against 3 of my opponents kind of at least puts me in a good position to start. And I know that Fat Boy and Ravis were going to be my biggest competition just because I've seen them play, and I know that they got pretty close to making the main tournament too. So I knew that those 2 were going to be my biggest opponents. So I feel pretty good, but I'm not going to rule anyone out. I know Fake Doctor, me and him have actually had a bunch of close races when it came to the qualifier, and even our first race was really close. So we'll have to see. I think that any of the other challengers in our group, you know, can do something. They're names I have recognized from the past and Randomizer in general, so I know they're going to be putting up a fierce competition for sure. But I'm feeling pretty good. I think I have a good chance.
Do you have any final thoughts as Claris is trying to work his way through?
Not really. GG to Claris. I was glad to get this race, and also thanks to you for actually picking up this restream. It was a lot of fun, and seems like there's a lot of my chatters and one of my regulars in the chat. So you know, thanks for kind of putting up a show for them, because I know it's kind of hard to you know, entertain when there's not a restream, and I know that it takes a lot of work to put these together. So you know, thank you for taking the time to pick this matchup.
Not a problem. Also, Math Girl had to step away, but she also wanted to say hi to you.
Oh, hi, Math Girl.
So, Slim, let's hopefully catch up at some point, but I understand if you have to rush.
Okay, thank you for the interview. I will probably step out. So thank you to everyone for watching and everyone for that's on. So talk to you guys later.
Alright, thank you again. Claris is near the top. Also not checking those chests. Anti-fair is causing a minor problem. Same with the bomb accuracy, but it should be fixed soon. I hope. I don't know if Claris knows that he can just place it against the wall, but it may not matter. It doesn't. Hi there, Vulture. Didn't see you last time. No consolation chest? And here's one more Vitreous. And yes, Mew Mew fan. This is the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup. We're currently going through group stages. There are many matches going on, and we can only cover a fraction of them. Vitreous is down. Will we see his last possessions? We do! Claris, you thief! It filled up his health, so don't know if it's worth complaining about? Well, at least Audrey is happy with that. Aga 2, once again. Ooh, Ooh, that guy got caught in the wall. That's not a good feeling. Alright, was able to salvage that double hit. Aga 2 is down. And immediately going in. So Claris is about to learn about some Pink Floyd? At least if Chad is correct about that. Trying to get those gold sword hits in? Alright, phase 1 in. Phase 2 is also covered. You only need 6 golden sword strikes. Phase 3, collapsing the floor. Filling up on magic now, not a bad idea. But now Ganon is teleport happy. Ooh, that's a bad position, but gets the torch glitch. It'll be easier from now on. That's 1 hit. We need 4 silver arrow hits. That's 3. 1 more left. Alright, as long as Claris can get across, we're good. And with that, get your GGs out in chat, folks. Claris has finished 2 hours, 1 minute, 9 seconds. Let's get the victory music out. And with that, we welcome clarisdatcom. GG.
GG.
I'm guessing this was an Randomizer seed for you to remember.
Nah, not really. I mean, the only Randomizer I really do is in Triforce, so... I mean, I remembered Pod, I forgot Eastern. I had to sit on the ice rod for an hour 15 to see if I needed it. I almost needed it, didn't need it. And
yeah, that was kind of a scare for us all.
That was that last second jump in between clearing out Eastern and Pod and Ice, was to check it one more time. I had two friends left. It would have been Catfish or Green Pendant. So yeah, I see he never grabbed it either. So it'll be a mystery.
Yeah, I'm suspecting it was Saha myself, but we won't know. But other than the Eastern Palace minor forgetful thing, I've done that too. I mean, you had decent routing overall.
It was okay. Couple early deaths, unfortunate early deaths. Really, mainly just Thieves Town. That was a fun one, but I kind of saw where the thing snowballed a little bit, where I'd lose a couple minutes.
if it helps, I think Slim also had a death there. That's just the nature of Randomizer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But at least this one is knocked out. What's your current record?
0-4. I am pretty much eliminated as it sits. I really don't think I can run 6 in a row, let alone with who I have left to play. I have everybody left to play once and somebody to play twice. So.
Well, if nothing else, you're learning about the different modes, and hopefully you're having fun with this.
Yeah, I wish I could say that, but that's okay. We'll move on. I don't know if I want to continue. I have some other projects I can work on, but we'll see. We'll take it day by day.
Well, hopefully you are willing to stick it out. Well, at least you didn't have to worry about a bad gauntlet climb.
It was slow and plodding, and yeah, it wasn't too terrible. But...
Yeah, it was the 2 quad torch rooms I was more nervous about.
Yeah.
But hey, you have some support in chat. They can possibly see you getting 6 in a row.
We'll see. I've pretty much blown most of my picks. This was actually the first race where I didn't pick the mode, so time will only tell.
So when you do face off against Slim again, what will we be looking forward to?
I'm gonna go super simple because the only thing I can probably rely on now is just randomness. So it's going to be a Triforce variation. I don't know if I want to. I don't know exactly what I want to pull with it, but I'm going to have to go random if I have a chance.
Well, we have an entire selection of random possibilities available, so hopefully we find one that works for you. If nothing else, you have support from the folks at home, including one very familiar Mew Mew fan.
Yep, my boy Mew. Thanks, guys, but this is going to be a tough hill. A really rough hill to climb.
But if anyone can do it, it's you. So do you have any final thoughts? Hopefully some a little more uplifting?
Unfortunately, no, not really. GG to Slim. He earned it. He knew what he was doing. I didn't. First, not really heartbreaking loss, so that's something to build on. Yeah, just one day at a time. Gotta keep moving.
One day at a time, indeed. So, everyone, please give it up for SlimKIrby and clarisdatcom. Give them both a follow if you haven't already. I also wish to thank my tracker, Iris Isotheus, along with MathGirl718, who unfortunately had to step away partway through. And oh boy, already Mew Mew fan wants to see SlimKIrby compete in Claris's world of SMB3 Randomizer. But who knows? We may get to see that in the future. Maybe not. But speaking of the future, I am not actually seeing any other events coming up. However, there is a huge swath of Challenge Cup matches. Unfortunately, many of them are not being restreamed. If you want to watch some of the Challenge Cup, please follow the runners, because they will be the ones that are doing this event. This is really for the runners. Now, due to the rules of the Challenge Cup, I do need to wait for the final totals to show up before we can actually end this. But in the meantime, we can at least take care of a raid target. See if we can go from one randomizer to another. Alright, I at least have a raid target in mind. So instead of a randomizer, it's going to be a different type of randomizer, but we're going to support the person I'm going to put in shortly. But for everyone here, our runners, our staff, this is Wolfman 2000, saying until next time, watch out for, well, anything when it comes to the randomizer. Enjoy!